All right, I can't believe we actually made it with our 3-hour drive after the previous hike, but we are getting ready to descend down into the Hidden River Cave and take a look at some spelunking, which also includes, excuse me, I don't want to fall into the cave myself, but it's also going to include supposedly the biggest suspension bridge that is within a cave system. So this ought to be really cool to see. So let's get cracking.
I need to know two things. The stairs are going to be a little slick. You're going to get hit with cold, wet water from the ceiling. Now, y'all can't drink this water, so please don't. It's a very high amount of magnesium. Magnesium is a laxative. Like I said, there are no restrooms down here, so if you drink it, you're going to realize you made a mistake.
A huge mistake.
As y'all know, we have a river inside of our cave, and when it rains, that river tends to rise just a little bit. The example of it rising is that flag right there. It's not the highest far as it's ever been, though. The highest actually belongs to that flag. It's way up there.
Wow.
Club 2021. The whole river rose 85 feet in one night. Alrighty, folks. So you remember Dr. Thomas and his industrialization of our cave. The example of the industrialization is this. Now, can anybody tell me, what is this?
So a water pump of some kind?
Right, it's a water pump. It's the main water pump in the city of Horse Cave in the late 1800s from the 1930s and 1940s. So you can put a water wheel down there, generate some power, boom, the water wheel has the electricity that it needs. That's exactly what he did. Put this in, notice what's left of it. This is the old hydroelectric generator from the pump. Now the cool thing is about this generator is not only to find enough electricity for that pump, but right enough for the whole city of Horse Cave. Now before we head deeper, there's going to be a low ceiling coming up. We call it the Rock of Many Names. Now if y'all hit your head on that ceiling, you're going to scream a name at it, and I'm required to write that name down. So if you hit it, say something funny.
Low bridge.
Alright everybody, so this right here is the dam. This was put in by Dr. Thomas, providing a backwater for the generator and pump running year round. Dr. Thomas realized, hey, this water rises and drops by a few feet depending on the season. And he's providing a whole town of water and electricity, so he can't have that. So he realized if I can block the water, I get rid of that problem. So we tried for 6 attempts to get this dam in place. On the 6th try, it held. It's been holding here for over 100 years now. Hopefully it'll hold for a few more. Folks, that right there is the Rock of Many Names. Trust me, it hurts. Please watch your head.
Low bridge.
One of the cool things, this is the small one. The beat is going to be roughly 5 times the size of this. That'll be our last stop. The first stop here is kind of special because we are right underneath Main Street. Alright folks, this right here is the world's longest underground swinging bridge. It's about 96 feet long, 45 feet high. And the fun thing is when you walk across it, you're going to bounce a big hole. So please do not jump on the bridge.
But now I want to look down.
Y'all look down.
I looked down. I'm sorry. As soon as you said it, I was like, I got to do it. I know. The temptation. I failed the temptation test.
Same way we know these formations, right? I will set gets kind of close. I'll get it.
Is it stalactites or stalagmites? Right? Stalactites?
Correct. Stalactites. I also would accept for the word rock. All right, folks. Welcome to the second dome. This one is known for its lava. Now, folks, y'all see that waterfall, right? Now, y'all see that stirring around the waterfall? How it's a different color than all the other ones? You guys might be wondering, well, why is that rock that color? You may think, oh, because it's the water, it's wet. What's wrong? The reason that stone is that shade of black is from pollution. So that is called flowstone. So instead of the water coming this calcite straight down, like a stalagmite, that water is dripping down the edge of that rock and depositing it on the edge of it as it slowly makes its way down the stone, creating flowstone. Alright folks, welcome to Sunset Dome! Woohoo! Quite the echo. Now this dome is about 5 acres in size, but you can't really see the scale of this because there's nothing to compare it to. But what do you know? I have a question that might help show the size of this. That question is how many dollar stores will fit down here? First, I gotta give you some measurements. So this room is anywhere from 200 to 250 feet across this way. Around 200 feet across this way. Anywhere from 100 to 180 feet tall. Have you guys had your guesses of how many dollar stores will fit down here? Say 24? More. I'll give you hints, less than 30.
29.
More than 29.
29 and a half.
There you go. 29 and a half.
I was giving you guys chances.
Will be used to completely fill up this room.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump in really quick here to say sorry for how dark everything is. Mel and I literally had 3 hours to drive 3 hours in between our first hike and the cave. And we were so happy we made it that I ran out of the car without getting my light source. So next time we will do better, but hopefully you're able to see some of the cave. Trust me, it was amazing. All right, back to me dying, trying to climb up the last 250 steps. Let's get cracking. I'll take up the rear. I'm a good blocker if anyone falls down. I got enough fluff to keep it easy.
We're gonna hope nobody falls. That's a lot of people.
How many people fall a day?
People fall a day?
Yeah.
Surprisingly not many.
Oh.
Cool.
We roughly have one person fall a week.
Oh, nice. Less paperwork.
Yes.
Oh, I love it so much. I wish there were more.
Your name and how long you been working?
My name's Cole. I've been working here for about a year now. Actually, about a year and 1 week now.
You live in Kentucky, I assume?
I live in the next town over, about 15 minutes away from here.
Okay.
So you were talking about the 10 miles to the other.
About 10 hours.
Or 10 hours, I'm sorry, not 10 miles. Now, it sounded like, did you actually do that?
I'm one of the one that took the photos of the whole trip.
Nice.
We trekked for 4 times to get back there on the 4th trial we made it.
Wow.
We were the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th people to ever see it.
That's really cool.
It is.
Which direction is it? 10 hours?
That one.
Oh, so that's
I can show you actually on a map up there, and if you'd like to see the journal we use to find the...
That would be awesome if you could kind of talk
I'd
through
love
that.
to.
because that should be
Oh,
like
yeah.
towards Georgia.
So Cole was telling us about the story that you guys did the 10-mile hike to the cave. Like, number, what did you say, 6, 7, and 8? So, yeah. Introduce yourselves. Tell me about it, man. That just sounds like a cool experience.
I'm Al Warren. I've been a guide here for almost a year now. 2 weeks will be a year. part of the Cave Research Foundation. I do a lot of work over at Mammoth Cave, mapping, surveying caves, doing all kinds of exploration, kind of things like that. Also a guide here, makes me a part of the American Cave Conservation Association. That's the ACCA. That's our nonprofit here at the cave. Yeah, other than that, I love caves.
Awesome.
Yeah, my name's Jay Pruitt. I'm also a tour guide here at Hidden River Cave, part of the cave exploration team here. Also helping with the Hicks River Cave Survey project currently going on. Trying to make a connection from our cave to their cave system, which is about
that'd be cool.
21
Yeah,
and a half
that's pretty
miles. We have about 3.9 miles separating us from that connection right now. So we're going to be actively pushing that still. But been caving basically my whole life. Grew up in the cave. I remember going through my first one in middle school, getting bit by the cave bug and just falling over for it ever since. Sentinel Dome was absolutely amazing. One of the best trips, and probably some of the best cave I've ever seen in my entire career of caving. Just beautiful speleothems, stalactites, columns, stuff that I wouldn't even consider inside of a river cave system. So it's pretty nice seeing that.
So I was the first one to walk out into what we call Lover's Lane.
Okay. Let's take a look at this map here.
This is the Lover's Lane quad right here.
Okay.
We had to go from the entrance up here all the way down, all of this craziness.
Holy crap.
Even through all that. And then eventually, we kept getting turned around right here in this area. It was really difficult to find the entrance to Lover's Lane. And so Cole and I actually walked back down this path, and I kind of crawled underneath this little flat shelf area of the rock and stepped out, or kind of walked the river. There's a little bit of a river right here, a couple little, what are they called, like kind of rimstone dams, and then walk out into Lover's Lane. Now, a lot of the rock back in Lover's Lane would not fit in the gift shop. It's that big.
Wow.
Huge slabs, and they're all black. Every rock back there is completely black. But teared up a little bit whenever I walked back out in there. I mean, it had been a really hard trip. It took us about 5 hours to get back to that point. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of work went into that. As Cole was probably saying, we spent a lot of time trying to get back to Sentinel Dome. So it was really amazing when we finally got back in there, and it was just all big borehole walking passage. I mean, it's like walking through this room right here. It's incredible.
And so what's with the journal here? Because you're having it out there.
So this is what we use. Instead of carrying this map down there, I decided to start logging all of our trips, take photos all from all of our trips, and just put them in there.
That's awesome.
Then, if I can find it, where's the map sector? This is the maps that we used to get back there.
Nice.
All the parts that we needed.
Very cool.
That is
Fits
really
real well
cool.
in the backpack.
Yeah, definitely.
Good stories in it.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for your
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
So yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate that.
You should
Yeah.
plug your channel on.
Yeah. Tell us your YouTube channel as well.
So, Secret Agent Slothy. That's one word. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. I'm basically everywhere. I do mainly music on my YouTube and Twitch channels, but we're working on some caving stuff. I just released a new caving video about a week ago, and it's getting up there in views, but helps out a little bit.
No trip is complete without a walk through the gift shop. So really quickly, because they want to go home. So say as long as we want. So we're going to do a quick walk around here to show you guys the awesome stuff you can get once you're done with the cave.
They got cool stickers here.
Yeah. Lots of rocks, obviously. We're with cave systems. Lots of geos and art. Your typical magnets. I cave, therefore I am. Born to be wild caving. A lot of cool things here, trinkets to get. Yeah. You're into rocks, there's lots of rocks and crystals. They've got some shirts and of course the stuffed animals and spelunking gear for the kids. Looks like they have some hand-carved walking sticks. We'll get around to that. Looks like some rain sticks down here.
Cajun keeps me in the dark.
They're your hand-carved walking sticks if you need them. We got a lot of literature over here as well. Gives you information about camping and the caving around the area. This is definitely worth a trip. It's $25 per adult for the walk. And I'll double check, I believe it was 16 for children. There are 650 steps though, down and up. The killer, as you guys saw, being right at the beginning and of course right at the end. But they're very patient and will wait for you to get up there. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this episode on the caves here in Kentucky. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notify button. That way you know when new videos drop. We'll see you next time on the Scenic Route.